Hello everyone. Welcome back to VTB Tien 8 where we dive in, take a closer look, and get all storm ready. Party popper, today we have a very special bulletin. Things are about to explode in the Pacific Northwest and a very exciting reversal is on its way to the U.S. So, buckle up, turn up the speakers. And, let's go! A massive storm system is moving into the Pacific Northwest, guys. We have a massive atmospheric jet. A layer of nature's conspiracy moving into the Pacific Northwest. We call it the Pineapple Express. Wow, the name sounds cool, right? This is a tropical moisture jet that runs from Hawaii down to the U.S. mainland, bringing moisture, strong winds, and chaos. Okay, let me tell you the details. Starting today, the Washington Highlands will start to see heavy showers and heavy snow in the mountains. But that's just the warm-up. Tomorrow, and especially late Monday, then Wednesday to Thursday, the Pacific Northwest, including California, Oregon and Washington, and Western Canada, will be hit by this tropical moisture. Rainfall? Not little. We're talking about 10 centimeters of rain in less than 12 hours in some areas. That's right, almost a month's worth of rain, in just half a day. And the wind? Winds are forecast to reach around 112 kilometers per hour, possibly even stronger when making landfall. Oh my god, yes, I'm really saying that. Let's not even talk about the other force. Storm surge plus high waves. Waves up to 8 meters high. The seas rise by several feet during storms, and especially during the annual spring tide. When the seas are at their natural highest, due to the moon's gravity. That means heavy rain from the mountains plus seawater from the shore plus high waves plus high tide, all at once. You know what that means? Chaos. So, my advice, if you're in coastal Washington, Oregon, or California, especially Tuesday through Friday, stay away from the coast entirely. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Some areas north of the Gulf of Coos, West Washington, could get over 7 inches of rain, and if you see heavy rain plus strong winds plus rising water, remember, safety first. Aim for a big pattern reversal, and the cold front is coming. Okay, that's the water plus wind part. But the wind chill plus snow part is also coming, and I can't ignore it. Here's the second blast you need to know. While the West is being hit by moisture and wind, the eastern United States, especially the central and southeast, is preparing for a big blast of cold air to come through. Around November 10th, we're likely to get a taste of the real cold. In states like Missouri, Texas, the Ohio Valley, the Appalachian region, the Northeast, temperatures could be 20 to 25 degrees below average. Wow! In the Southeast, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, you should also be prepared. It's going to cool off suddenly and dramatically. And here's the trigger for the snow. There's a chance the Northeast, New England, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont will see snowstorms over the next 10 to 14 days. In the upper Midwest, Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, snow could also be on the way. For example, 2.5 centimeters of snow is possible in the next approximately 200 hours, up to 7.6 centimeters in the higher elevations. The first storm that could bring snow to New England will be a very fast-moving Clipper system, bringing rain plus snow to Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire and northern New York, around November 10th. And, wait for it, the scariest part, after the Pineapple Express moisture flows over the Rockies. We could see severe storms, not excluding the possibility of Storm Prediction Center, SPC, activity in the Ohio Valley or the South. Seriously, the weather model suggests a large trough and a large ridge, creating a huge temperature range, and then the storm system could last from mid-November to mid-December. If so, we are entering severe storm, snow, season. Okay, to recap so you know everything. Temperatures, Eastern U.S., likely to be very cold this coming round, but if you average the entire month of November, then near normal or slightly below. Western U.S., likely to be slightly above average. Precipitation, northeast and northwest, likely above average. South Central U.S., near New Mexico, likely below average. Severe weather, coming. Not just rain and snow, but also strong winds, storms, potential power outages, downed trees, especially in California, Oregon, Washington during the Pineapple Express. And the Central and Eastern U.S. during the cold front. How should you prepare? Here's a quick but important to-do list in the Pacific Northwest coastal areas. Stay away from the coast Tuesday through Friday. Make sure your home is waterproof and has adequate lighting in case of power outages. Monitor government announcements for heavy rain, flash floods and storm surges. Inland, check trees and roofs. If winds reach 70 to 80 miles per hour, trees are likely to fall. Have an evacuation plan in place if needed. In the Central and Eastern U.S., pack warm clothing. This may be needed in the next few days. Watch the snow forecast if you are at high altitude or near the Appalachian Mountains, New England. Stay informed by the Weather Service if there are snow warnings. And, slow down. While we may be entering extreme weather, being prepared will help you feel more confident. Don't panic, be proactive. So you heard it, we are facing two major phases. Phase 1. Strong and wet Pineapple Express in the Pacific Northwest, rain, wind, high waves, storm surges. Phase 2. Strong cold front from Canada moves into the Central and Eastern U.S., deep cold, snow. Storms. If I had to say one word, it would be explosive. Astonished face, but don't worry, you're informed, you can prepare. Let nature do its thing, and we do our thing. Stay alert, stay forewarned. Stay safe. We have some really hot news, or should I say really cold, because we're getting ready for a strong cold front to sweep across the U.S. this weekend. And you know what, when cold plus moving means snow, wind, heavy rain, weather chaos. Turn up the volume, get comfy and, let's go. A huge cold front is coming, get ready to catch a cold. Cold face. Hey guys, we're seeing a strong cold front coming down from northern Canada. And this could bring the coldest of the season to many areas. Wow, that's creepy. This weekend, many places will see temperatures drop dramatically, possibly the lowest of the season. And that means the possibility of snow in some areas, especially the northern and eastern U.S. We'll see where and how much snow could fall right outside your door. Super fun. Looking into the middle and third weeks of November, winter is coming. Okay. Now let's zoom out a bit, because as we get deeper into November, the chance for snow, cold winds, and low pressure systems gets a lot better. The middle and third weeks of November, we're looking at a notable weather pattern. Big cold, strong winds, and if true, more snow. But first, let's look at the rest of the week. In the plains and west, temperatures will be slightly above normal. In the Rocky Mountains, west coast, temperatures will be slightly below or near normal. In the east, especially the northeast, mid-Atlantic, and even the southeast, Florida, Georgia, temperatures are expected to be better than normal or below normal. Today, Chicago right pointing arrow Street, Lewis right pointing arrow, Des Moines right pointing arrow, Omaha could reach approximately 68 to 71 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 20 to 22 degrees Celsius, a welcome break for the winter ahead. But beware, from Wednesday, a cool blast from the north will move in, and yes. Friday, November 7th. North Dakota, northern Minnesota could see a dip to approximately 30 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately -1 degree Celsius. Meanwhile, in south-central Texas, San Antonio, Austin, Brownsville, it could still be in the upper 80s, approximately 27 degrees Celsius, to lower 90 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 32 degrees Celsius, on Friday. That's right, cold here, hot there. Weekend, Saturday night, November 8th. Many areas could drop to the mid-30s, approximately 1 to 4 degrees Celsius. Sunday sees a slight increase. For those in the Midwest and North, Wednesday morning, when you wake up, Chicago, Jefferson City, Oklahoma City, Abilene, could be below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 10 degrees Celsius. 3. Rain, snow, wind, the three main characters in this weather drama. We're not just going to have cold, we're going to have heavy rain, snow, and strong winds, a typical winter combo. On the rain, a large portion of the precipitation will be in the Northwest, Washington State, Oregon, Northern California, from systems that come in from the ocean. Snow, the forecast for this week is, snow will be mostly in the high mountains. The Cascades, Sierras, Rockies will be snowed out. In the rest of the lower 48 states, snow will be lighter, more likely to be rain than snow. Wind. Strong winds are coming, especially in the northeast and northern plains where gusts of up to 50 miles per hour are possible. Hats loose. Wednesday night in northern New York, northern Vermont, New Hampshire and Maine, and even southeastern Quebec, rain could turn to snow as surface temperatures drop. If you're in Montreal, get ready, a fair amount of snow. Where will we see snow, and how much? Guys, this is the best part. We're talking about snow outside your front door, high mountains, Cascades, Northwest Sierras, California, Rockies, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, significant snowfall potential. Lower elevations, plains, very limited snowfall potential. More likely to be grassy or light snow. Some high elevations in eastern New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, blizzards in the next 10 to 14 days, not out of the question. For the upper Midwest, Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, several inches of snow possible. But again, if the cold air meets rain, turning to snow, boom. If not, just rain. We'll be watching closely. Overview of the coming week and the medium-term trend. Okay, now let's take a broader look. From Monday 10/11 to Saturday 15/11, the trend looks like this. West and mid-central, likely warmer than normal. East, cooler than normal, represented by the blue colors on the temperature map. Next weekend, a new storm system from the west coast, bringing more rain, lower temperatures. Areas like Central California, Sacramento Valley, Southern California, Southern Nevada, Vegas, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, are extremely important to watch. As we enter week 3, 17-24/11, the model could bring much colder temperatures west of the Mississippi River, along with higher than normal precipitation and the possibility of snow, if everything matches up. Wrapping up, winter is quietly coming. And you, the wonderful viewers, better get ready. How to prepare for this game? We don't just sit and watch, take action. If you're on the west coast or in the mountains, check for waterproofs, power lines, have flashlights. Be prepared for power outages. Check trees, roofs, strong winds are coming. If you're in the northern plains, the winds can be really working. Prepare real winter clothes. If you're in the central or northeast, sometimes sub-zero temperatures can happen. Check the daily forecast, because if the storm system shifts or is delayed, things can turn around quickly. For drivers, cold plus rain, snow plus wind equals maximum caution. So you've heard it all. I said to myself, wow, nature works fast. Open mouth. Face 2 words I want to emphasize: preparation and vigilance. Prepare for a major cold front. Watch out for strong winds, snow, heavy rain, storms. And today, hold on tight because a major storm is about to hit the U.S. in the next few days, and I mean major. Fearful face, turn up your speakers, grab a hot cup of coffee or tea. And let's dive in, because the next 7 days are going to be hot, at least for your windows. A monster storm is coming, and you need to know it now. Okay folks. Here we go, we have a major storm system heading our way, and this is not a mild storm. It's going to bring a lot of problems. Severe weather is back, snow is possible, and the coldest temperatures since last winter are likely. Today, along the west coast, from central California to Washington and Oregon, there's heavy rain plus snow in the highlands. Right now, a very strong low-pressure system is moving inland from the Pacific Northwest. And the important thing, part of this system, the debris of it, will be pushing into the Great Plains on Thursday. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that sounds a bit far away, but it's coming. Moreover, we'll see two different storm systems coming from this region, meaning two waves of chaos are coming. And the result? Snow potential, and especially a huge blast of cold air that will leave many places experiencing the coldest weather since last winter. Okay, let me draw a quick timeline for you. Currently, low pressure system over the Pacific Northwest, negative trough. This is often a sign of increased severe weather. In Oregon and Washington, rare tornado risk due to the combination of wind, moisture and low pressure trough. Be careful. North Dakota back into the northeast, pretty quiet for now. But get ready for Thursday and Friday as the jet stream will drop off, and that will open the way for a big cold front to move in. Thursday, a small storm system moves through Montana and Wyoming, and snow is possible Friday and Saturday from the Dakotas back into the Midwest. Saturday to Sunday, heavy snow is possible in the Great Lakes and northern Ohio Valley. This could be the first big snow of the season for many. The coldest is coming, are you ready? The word the coldest gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? But really, this is when you need to get serious. Jet stream drops right pointing arrow cold air from Canada. Right pointing arrow temperatures could drop dramatically, except in the deep south where it's still warmer. Sunday and Monday morning. Below freezing temperatures are possible in places you might not expect like Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. Sounds like space, but it's a reality coming. And while the days will be a little warmer, the nights will be goosebumps. If you have to go out early in the morning, prepare a thick coat. Okay, now I'll break it down so you know what to prepare. Heavy rain. The Pacific Northwest, Northern California right pointing arrow, Oregon right pointing arrow, Washington, will see very heavy rain due to a low pressure system plus tropical moisture flow phenomenon, like Pineapple Express, snow. The Cascades, Sierras, Rockies, and then the Great Lakes right pointing arrow, significant snowfall is possible. In lower areas, it may be just grass snow or a few inches, but in the mountains, it could be more. Strong winds. The northeast and northern plains will see very strong gusts, possibly over 80 kilometers per hour, so be warned. Roofs, trees, power lines, all need to be checked. Floods, landslides. Heavy rain plus snowmelt in the mountains plus wind equals increased risk of flash floods, landslides, especially in the northwest. Which regions need special attention? Which group were you in? West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington. Very heavy rain plus snow in the mountains plus landslides equals high risk. If you are near the coast or in the mountains, stay alert. Great Plains, Midwest. Great Lakes. Winter is about to get back on track. Snow, low temperatures, strong winds. If you are here, be prepared. Southeast, Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. Think warm. Yes, it may be warm during the day, but at night, it's freezing. There is a risk of sub-zero temperatures, very rare in early November. Highlands. Your snow is coming. If you fancy skiing early, you may be lucky, but be aware of risks such as traffic jams, power outages. Act now. Your quick prep checklist. Check the local forecast daily. The storm may change its path and impact. If you are in an area where heavy rain or snow is forecast, prepare for rain and snow. Ensure you have a flashlight, spare heater, and enough water, food in case of power outages. If you are in a windy area, trim trees near your home, Check roofs, antennas, and ties. Avoid all coastal or low-lying activities when flood or high tide warnings are in place. If driving, beware of slippery roads, snow, poor visibility. Avoid going out when the weather is turning. Dress warmly. Even in places where you think it's still calm, the nights can get surprisingly cold. The prelude to winter is coming. Okay guys, I think I've said it all, but I want to emphasize one last time. This is a start. A kickoff for weeks of dynamic, and potentially more extreme, weather as we head into mid-November. If I had to pick 2 words to describe the week ahead, they would be prepared and watchful. Are you prepared? Are you ready for the cold, the snow, the strong winds? Because nature is changing and we are the audience plus participants. If you enjoyed today's newsletter, hit the like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss the next video update as the wind, snow and storm lines change. Comment below where you are. We'll be watching together. Hello and see you soon. Stay warm, stay safe, and let nature turn your heads.